It just dropped. The video everyone swore we'd never get. Christian Rock has finally apologized. And it's not just for her fans or Blueface. She's also saying sorry to the two people she's been feuding with since day one. Karlissa Jaidyn and Jaidyn Alexis. But why now? After months of drama, live breakdowns, and emotional explosions, is Christian finally admitting, "I was wrong. I need help"? The truth might be way darker than anyone imagined. Because according to Chastity and China, two insiders who've been watching everything play out from behind the scenes, Baby Jr. might actually be in serious danger. This isn't just about drama anymore. They're talking safety, neglect, even whispers that CPS could already be involved. What Chastity said in her latest live stream: "This isn't a fight between moms anymore. It's a desperate SOS. That baby is in trouble. And now the internet is losing it. Fans are picking sides, leaks are flying, and a quiet custody war could already be raging." But what Christian revealed in her recent live might flip the whole script. And that twist. It's just getting started. To really get how big Chrissy, Rock's apology hit, and why Karlissa and Jaidyn staying silent is scarier than any public meltdown, you've got to rewind to the beginning of this whole mess. This was never just a beef. It was a battle for control, motherhood, and the right to be heard in a family torn apart by ego and conflict. It all started when Chrissy Rock, a breakout star with a fiery past and a heart as loud as her emotions, got caught up in a toxic, very public relationship with Blueface. Their love was raw, unfiltered, and eventually destructive. The world watched in real time as Christian's fights escalated, sometimes even turning physical. Her Instagram lives spiraled emotionally, and her heartbreak quickly became headline news. At the eye of this storm, Karlissa Jaidyn, Blueface's mom, who refused to stay quiet. From day one, Karlissa called Chrissy out, accusing her of being unstable, manipulative, and unfit to be around a child. Many fans dismissed Karlissa as just another overdramatic mom meddling in her son's life, but others sensed red flags. Then, there was Jaidyn Alexis, the mother of Blueface's first child, calm, quiet, but always watching. Her silence spoke volumes, and when Baby Jr. arrived, the tension blew up. Chrissy gave birth without Blueface by her side. No Jaidyn, no Karlissa, no family, just pain, a hospital bed, and millions glued to their screens witnessing her unravel. What came next was a dark, unpredictable spiral. IG lives where one moment she was crying, the next she was screaming. Posts declaring she was done with everyone, even herself. Clips showing her partying while Junior cried in the background. At first, fans rallied, saying, "She's trying. Postpartum is real." But as time went on, concern started to drown out the support. Enter Chastity and China, two women who used to stay behind the scenes of this chaos. Friends, babysitters, confidants, now whistleblowers. It all started small. China liked a comment under a post of Christian partying with no sign of Junior. That like turned into a comment. That comment turned into a live stream where she said, "I love her, but she's breaking." And that baby? He's caught right in the middle. Not long after, Chastity dropped a bombshell. "There's things y'all don't know. Things I've seen. That baby's not just living in chaos, he's being neglected." And just like that, the floodgates opened. Fan accounts started piecing together clips of Christian crying while Junior screamed in the background. One, viral. TikTok zoomed in on Christian asleep live while Junior tossed beside her. Another showed her panicking mid-recording, realizing she'd left him alone on the couch. Through it all, Christian stayed silent until the pressure finally broke. Her. She went, live, no makeup, no lashes, no glam, just raw guilt. Christian Rock showed up like no one expected. She said the words nobody thought she'd say. "I was wrong. I didn't realize how bad it got. I pushed away everyone who tried to help, even Kisa, even Jaidyn. And now I'm truly scared." Her voice cracked as baby Junior's cries echoed from the next room. She paused, then added, "If saying sorry means anything, I'm sorry. I need help. I don't want to lose my baby." The internet froze. Was this real growth? Or just damage control, desperate to save face? Some fans broke down in tears. Others screamed, "Too late." But the most chilling part, neither Karlissa nor Jaidyn said a word. No reposts, no shade, no comments, just total silence. And that silence, it might mean something far more dangerous is already unfolding behind the scenes. Because leaked texts reveal that Chastity and China aren't just airing this out publicly, they're reportedly speaking to someone else entirely, CPS. And once that's official, this family might completely collapse. It all started with a text, blurry, grainy, clearly sent in panic, hitting a top gossip page like wildfire. It allegedly came from Chastity, sent to a well-known blogger insider, and the message said, "I didn't want to be the one, but if no one else will, protect that baby, I will. I already spoke to CPS. They have the videos. They saw the lives. They know." Boom. The internet blew up. Screenshots of that message flooded every social platform. Fan pages, YouTubers, even verified accounts reposted with captions like, "It's over. CPS is officially involved." She reported her own friend? Whoa, Chrisean might lose Junior this week. But that was just the opening move. Hours later, China went live, confirming the unthinkable. Her voice trembled, eyes darting nervously like she expected someone to knock on her door mid-broadcast. "Y'all, I didn't want to go here, but me and Chastity, we had no choice. We love that baby. We've seen things y'all haven't, and honestly, I can't sleep knowing what I saw." She stared dead into the camera and said, "If y'all knew what happened at that hotel that night, y'all wouldn't be calling us snakes. Y'all would be calling CPS yourselves." Twitter erupted into full meltdown mode. Fans who once worshipped Chrisean started turning on her. A viral thread broke down every worrying moment from the last 3 months. Clips like Chrisean nodding off while holding Junior, who slipped sideways in her arms. An Instagram story where she left Junior unattended in a stroller outside a gas station. A live video where she asked someone, "Where's the baby?" while partying. Each clip hit like a hammer. The thread smashed 22 million views in under 48 hours. Just when it seemed the damage couldn't get worse, a leaked voicemail surfaced, allegedly from Karlissa Jaidyn to a legal rep. The voice was furious yet heartbreakingly clear. "She's unstable, not sleeping, not eating, spiraling. That child isn't safe. We don't want to take her baby. We want to save her baby." For once, Karlissa sounded human. No shade, no ego, just pure fear. While fans processed that, Jaidyn Alexis broke her silence. She posted a single photo on her Instagram story. Her son holding Junior's hand. Caption: "He didn't ask for this." No names, no shade, just a message hitting harder than any insult ever could. Fans flooded the comments applauding her for taking the high road. Meanwhile, Chrisean was spiraling. The picture said more than words ever could. This is the family that kid deserves. Then came the first official bombshell, a confirmed wellness check. TMZ reported that an anonymous tip triggered a visit from CPS to Chrisean and Rock's home earlier this week. Sources close to CPS told blogs there were serious concerns about supervision, safety, and the mother's mental state. The case is open. The internet imploded. CPS confirmed this is not gossip anymore. This is not just drama for clicks. This is real. Some fans showed compassion, but many doubled down on judgment. Reaction videos flooded YouTube with titles like "The Fall" of Chrissy Rock and "Jaidyn and Karlissa Win the War." Is Junior about to be taken? Even influencers who once defended Chrisean began stepping back. One popular creator said, "I tried to give her grace, I really did, but this ain't it. Junior deserves better." Still, Christian stayed silent. No posts, no clapbacks, no lives, just silence until 3:42 a.m. when a new Instagram story dropped. Black screen. One message. They watching me like a criminal when I'm just trying to be a mom. Right after, another story showed Junior sleeping peacefully in her arms. But then came the bombshell. Chastity dropped a full 9-minute video packed with screenshots, timestamps, and text convos, allegedly with Christian herself. In one message, Christian supposedly said, "I don't even want him. Sometimes I just want to go back to who I was." Another said, "He cries too much. I can't take it." But the worst, a voice note. Chrissy, mid-breakdown, saying, "I just want peace. I wish he never came. I know. That's messed up." But Christian's tired, exhausted from being everything for everyone. Fans were torn apart. Some cried, saying, "She's not a monster. She's broken." Others raged, "She doesn't deserve that child. Period." Somewhere in the middle, Jaidyn and Karlissa are waiting, watching, planning their next move. Because the truth is, this drama isn't over. Not even close. The next leak, the next twist, could decide who keeps Junior forever. The spiral was already in motion. The world was watching. The court of public opinion was louder than ever, but nobody expected what happened next. It all began with a private DM leak. Not from Chastity, not from China, but from a former assistant of Christian Rock who hadn't spoken out publicly until now. The assistant's username was quickly blurred out by fan pages to protect their identity. She sent screenshots of alarming texts and videos to a major gossip blog. The messages, devastating. She locks herself in the bathroom for hours. The baby's just crying there. She stopped feeding him on schedule. She just screams when he cries. She said she hears voices, that someone's trying to take him. I don't know who she's talking to. Then came the video. Just 16 seconds long. The camera shakes. A baby cries in the background. Christian paces, disheveled, repeating over and over, "They're not going to take him. I swear they're not going to take him." The video went up. Then it was deleted. But it was already too late. It had gone viral. Public opinion flipped overnight. People who once defended Christian started calling for immediate intervention. This is heartbreaking. That baby's crying while she's falling apart. This isn't just postpartum. This is dangerous. Then a bombshell. An anonymous blog post allegedly from someone inside the family court system. It read, "An emergency court hearing has been set. The child's paternal grandmother and half-brother's mother are co-petitioners. The claims, neglect, endangerment, failure to comply with a wellness plan. The petitioners, Karlissa Jaidyn and Jaidyn Alexis. Their goal was clear. Emergency. Temporary custody of Junior." Within minutes, blogs like Neighborhood Talk, Hollywood Unlocked, and Gossip of the City blasted headlines. Karlissa and Jaidyn moved to take baby Junior from Christian. Court date confirmed in emergency custody battle. Instagram comment sections exploded. "Yo, they really doing this? Christian's gonna lose it when she sees this. Honestly, she needs help, not judgment." Meanwhile, Christian finally returned to social media, raw, dark, unfiltered. She posted a shaky, tear-filled video. No filters, no edits. "Y'all really think I'm a monster? I love my son. I don't care what anyone says." She held up Junior to the camera. He looked tired, quiet, unaware of the storm around him. "He's my heart, my soul. If they take him, they might as well take me too." Her voice cracked. Hands trembling, she said, "I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of fighting everyone. Karlissa, Jaidyn, you win. Okay, you win." Fans were floored. It sounded like a goodbye. Someone needed to check on her. ASAP. But where was Blueface? In all this? That question echoed everywhere. Where was the father of Junior? The link between all three women? Finally, Blueface broke his silence with a cold, one-sentence tweet. I told y'all this was coming. No sympathy, no support, just cold detachment. The tweet was instantly ratioed. You let this happen. You played them all against each other. Now your baby's stuck in the middle. But the final twist didn't come from Chrisean, Jaidyn, or Karlissa. It came from a therapist. A licensed psychologist, tagged in a viral TikTok, issued a public statement on Instagram. I do not treat Chrisean, but based on publicly available information, she is showing signs of severe postpartum psychosis. The emergency was clear. The baby was not safe if his mother wasn't stable, and the mother wasn't stable without proper treatment. A licensed psychologist publicly warned, based on Chrisean Rock's behavior, that she was showing signs of severe postpartum psychosis, a condition far beyond ordinary sadness, and urged the public to stop mocking her and start helping. The post quickly went viral, shared by artists like Kayani Summerwalker and even Rihanna's fan page, who pleaded, "Stop mocking her, start helping her." The court date loomed large, Monday at 9 a.m. Insiders close to the family revealed that Karlissa had prepared statements, Jaidyn had video evidence, and CPS would testify. If the judge found Junior in immediate danger, custody would be switched instantly, with Chrisean placed under supervision and ordered to undergo a mental health evaluation. The internet braced itself, but for once, the tone was somber. This was no longer just gossip or entertainment. It was a heartbreaking, real-life story of a mother and her baby torn apart by fame, pain, and overwhelming pressure. The question on everyone's mind was haunting. Would Junior even remember his mother when this was over? By Sunday night, the whole world wasn't just watching. They were counting down. Rumors swirled, new insiders came forward, tearful posts multiplied, and the story had fully entered the public consciousness. On social media, the hashtags #NotterSaveBabyJunior and #ProtectChrissy trended side by side, though their messages couldn't have been more different. One side demanded immediate action, insisting the baby was crying for help and that Karlissa and Jaidyn were doing what had to be done. The other begged for grace, warning that they were watching a young mother unravel and that she needed doctors, not courtrooms. A viral TikTok stitched together tender moments between Chrisean and Junior, her rocking him to sleep, kissing his tiny feet, whispering, "I love you," and it garnered over 12.5 million views in 10 hours, sparking fierce debate online. Celebrities finally spoke out. Cardi B reposted Chrisean's story with the message, "Postpartum ain't no joke. Stop shaming, start helping." Summer Walker echoed, "We lost too many women to untreated postpartum. Don't let her be next." Amber Rose went live, warning that if the baby was taken, Chrisean might not survive mentally, but if nothing changed, Junior could suffer even worse. Mika Keisha bluntly stated, "This girl's been crying for help since day one. Y'all just filmed it instead." Even Sukihana, known for her unpredictable nature, implored, "This ain't a moment to laugh. This is a moment to hold her down." But not all voices were kind. Azealia Banks tweeted, "She wanted fame more than family. Now she's got both and can't handle either." While OK Never One praised Jaidyn and Karlissa as the heroines y'all don't want to admit we need, insisting Junior needed structure. Meanwhile, YouTube and podcast channels exploded with live streams, analysis, and reaction videos titled things like Chrisean Rock Breakdown, Should Junior Be Taken? And Inside the Custody War. One panel discussion, Motherhood Under the Microscope, which featured therapists, family lawyers, and postpartum advocates, amassed over 3.2 million views, breaking down every legal move ahead of Monday's hearing. Even Joe Budden weighed in, saying, "This ain't beef, this is a breakdown, and the system loves to take black women's babies while the world watches like it's a game." Fans turned on Blueface with a vengeance. After days of silence, he tweeted coldly, I love my son, but I can't help nobody who don't want help. But it was too late. Old screenshots surfaced showing him mocking Christian's parenting and partying while she raised Junior alone. Worse rumors spread that he had signed off on the emergency custody petition, effectively handing Junior over for peace. An ultimate betrayal, if true. On Monday morning, major outlets circled. CNN aired a segment titled, "When Fame Meets Postpartum," the Chrissy Rock story. ABC News reached out to CPS for official comment, and TMZ camped outside the courthouse. The nation watched this tragic story unfold. A viral star unraveling, a mother spiraling, a silent father, and a baby caught in the middle. At 6:43 a.m., just 2 hours before the hearing, Chrisean posted one final video. Her eyes were puffy, her voice low, and she held Junior close. "I don't know what's going to happen today," she whispered, "but I want y'all to know. I love him. I really, really love him." She kissed Junior's forehead. He giggled, and she cried. Then the screen cut to black with the caption, "Whatever happens, I tried." The world went silent. The next move would not be made online or on a live stream. It would happen in a courtroom. At exactly 8:58 a.m., the courthouse doors opened. Reporters, paparazzi, and fans pressed behind yellow police tape, desperate to see the woman at the heart of America's most talked-about meltdown. Then she appeared. Chrissy Rock, no glam squad, no entourage, clutching Junior wrapped tightly in a light blue blanket. Her eyes were swollen, her lips pressed tight. She looked haunted. But what shocked everyone wasn't how she looked. It was who wasn't there. No Karlissa, no Jaidyn Alexis, no Blueface. Instead, only a legal representative for Karlissa and Jaidyn arrived, alone. Chrissy was escorted into the courtroom by two unidentified women who whispered nervously with the CPS caseworker. One carried a folder, the other clutched a small plush. Giraffe, Junior's favorite toy. Fans who had tracked his baby registry noted that no cameras were allowed inside, but leaks started pouring out the moment the doors closed. One blog posted a play-by-play. Chrisean cried while holding Junior as the judge reviewed videos submitted by CPS. Her attorney begged for an extension and mental health support rather than removal. Another leak revealed that the caseworker presented evidence including Chastity's video, the leaked voicemail, and the gas station footage. Then came the twist no one expected. According to courtroom sources, just as the judge was preparing to issue a temporary custody transfer, a sealed envelope was passed forward from Blueface's legal team. Inside was a formal letter, allegedly, written and signed by Blueface, stating, "I do not object to temporary placement of Junior with Jaidyn, Alexis, and my mother until Chrisean Rock is cleared through mental health evaluation and parenting courses." Gasps rippled through the courtroom. He really did it. He sided with them and gave her up. Chrisean was visibly trembling. She covered her face and clutched Junior so tightly the judge had to pause proceedings. She didn't scream or curse. She simply whispered, "I didn't think he'd turn on me, too." With that, the judge signed the temporary custody handover order. Junior would be placed in the joint care of Karlissa and Jaidyn immediately. Before Junior was taken, the judge allowed Chrisean 5 private minutes to say goodbye. No one knows what she said or how Junior reacted. When she emerged, she was no longer holding her son. She looked up at the flashing cameras and murmured loud enough for a nearby reporter to hear, "I lost everything. I'm done." Then she vanished into a waiting black SUV. No updates followed, just silence. But that night, a new Instagram story appeared on Chrisean's page, a blurry photo of a white wall, a folded court document, and 3 words scribbled on a napkin. "I want him back." No explanation, no video, just that haunting message. Now the world waits because this war isn't over. The drama has only just begun. You just witnessed the collapse of a mother's world and the beginning of a custody battle that will shake The internet again and again. Chrissy and Rock lost Junior. Karlissa and Jaidyn stepped in, and Blueface quietly handed over the match that lit the flame. But the story isn't finished. Not by a long shot. With mental health evaluations, family court battles, CPS oversight, and a devastated mother vowing to fight, a new chapter in this saga is unfolding. Now, we want to hear from you. Did the judge make the right call? Should Karlissa and Jaidyn be trusted with Junior's care? Or is this just a power play in disguise? And where does Chrisean go from here? Will she recover and reclaim her baby? Or is this the end of her motherhood journey? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't hold back. Smash that like button if this story had you glued to the screen, and don't forget to subscribe. The moment Chrisean files for custody again, Blueface speaks out, or new court footage leaks, we'll break it down first, fast and unfiltered. This isn't just gossip. It's heartbreak, family, fame, and the cost of spiraling in public with the world watching. What happens next? Stay tuned, because the war for baby Junior is far from over, and next time, it might get even uglier.